all my loyal subjects, it's me, Princess Swordheart the Gamer Queen here, back with another Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD for the Nintendo Switch. So, in the last part, we got the final flame, Din's Flame, and we have, well, not yet, but we have forged what would soon be the Master Sword. But in this video, we're going to be heading back to the sealed grounds to finally get the second gate of time working to find Zelda. So before we get started with doing just that, I'm aiming for a goal of 5,000 subscribers here on the channel. As currently, 74.9% of you who watch my videos has not subscribed yet. But if you're new to the channel and want to see more awesome content like this in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button below to join my kingdom of heroes. Because let's see that subscribe percentage go up! As it's one of my goals to be able to get it to go up, as not subscribed has been going back up a little bit recently, as I know it's just because of new people seeing the channel for the first time and all. But if you're new and want to help see this channel grow, make sure to hit that subscribe button below to join my kingdom of heroes. Also with this video, we're currently at 1,732 subscribers, and I just gotta say, I'm so happy, excited, but also surprised with just how fast subscribers have been going up. But let's keep pushing forward to get that next goal as soon as we can, as we're already starting to close in on 2/5 of the way there. But just also, I'm very thankful for every single one of you who's liked, commented, subscribed, and watched these videos so far, as it really means so much to me, as I love making awesome content here on the channel for everyone to watch, enjoy, and have fun. But alright, so now without further ado, it's time to get right to the video! As we head for the sealed grounds. But you guys may have already noticed, but I did upgrade my shield since the last video, but also the bow, turning it into the sacred bow. Yeah, because I thought I would get some stuff out of the way before doing this next video, in between this one and the last, so then, you know. Alright, get over the drop zone, and let's do this! Head for the gate of time. Sealed grounds. Yes. Alright, but things are definitely different than the first time we've been here, because now there's some track laid around. Definitely a lot different than our first time through here. But alright, because it seems like Groose has definitely been busy trying to help out since the last time we were here. But it's pretty awesome just seeing how much he wants to help out with saving Zelda. Alright, but let's head in and go see the old woman and Groose. Hey, you guys! Alright. Oh, wait, but now that also we have... Can we... Okay, nope. Alright. Ah, your sword. There can be no doubt. The sacred flames have purified this blade. Well done, Link. That sword holds tremendous power. Definitely, as it's what would soon become the Master Sword, passed down through each generation of Link's family. That power is a sacred force. It is the divine power left to us by the gods of old, the same power that is spoken of in the Ballad of the Goddess. To look upon you is to see that same great power, now flowing through you and the sword you carry. Come, Link, you must now open the Gate of Time. Now that the sacred force dwells within your blade, strike the Gate of Time and Skyward strike. Alright. Climb up on the pedestal and show the gate your sword's power. Hey, Groose! How you doing? Yo, Link! Saw the rail track I put up outside? What's it for? Duh. Oh, you'll see before long. Because I definitely think Groos's increased defenses for in case the prison. Whoa! Uh-oh. No, I fear the seal has given way once again. That terrible beast is awakening even as we speak. It's likely that the monster reacted to the sacred power given off by your sword. I wish it had not happened, but there was no other way to open the gates, so it goes. Link, you must imprison the beast once again. Alright, bring it on! This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of teeth doesn't stand a chance. Well, what are we waiting for? I'm hanging out there. Alright. But it's time to face off against the imprisoned once again. But I like how Groose was really able to help out. Because with the rail track laid out around outside... Hey, Link! Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. And I call it the Groosinator! Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Definitely. Awesome job, Groose. First, I got all the fences clearing the area out of the way. Then I laid down rails for her to run on, all by myself, of course. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue I had the talent to make something like this, you know? You're awesome, Groose. Because I gotta say, Groose went from being a jerk to really being a good friend. Anyhow, you just tell me where you want me to place shots and I'll be hurting on that ugly monster. Alright. I don't care how beefy you are, bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my big bombs to the body. Hang on though, that monster showed up a smidge sooner than I was expecting. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails I put down. Alright. Don't worry, we will. Take the time you can, Groose, and get that thing ready to fire. We're gonna need it. Because this battle is definitely gonna be different than last time. But here it is, once again. The imprisoned. But now with arms. Not the game, if you guys are wondering. Just the fact that it now has arms. We're gonna need to take a... Look at that. Seems like our ugly friend grew itself a pair of hands. Great timing. I hope it knows how to catch, because my machine has a mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to do to stop it. Don't worry, Groose. Shoot. Because we can't let it reach the temple. Alright. Come on, Groose. Gotta hurry. Doing good so far. It's crazy how the imprisoned evolved over the last time we fought it. Just the fact that it now has arms. Shoot! Come on, Groose. machine's all loaded and ready to smash. Alright, come on, buddy. Ah, she packs a mean punch, doesn't she? Aw. Okay. Don't worry. Thanks, Bruce. Really helps. Uh-oh. Nope. You're not climbing out. Deep breath. Let's go. Smash that pillar back into its head. Yeah. All right, one last time. At least the Grucinator's really coming in handy for this fight. Help him slow it down. Refs, and let's go. Whew. Back to bed for you. All right. Now, Link. Strike the ceiling spike with a Skyward Strike and restore the seal, quickly! Got it! Alright. Oh yeah. Nice work there, Link. Of course, you couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Bruce. I know I saved your tail. Now let's get that gated time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead. Alright. It seems you were successful in imprisoning that monster yet again. You have my thanks, Link. As do you, Bruce. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. Uh-huh? Aw, you give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could to help. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Link, you must wonder what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There is much I could tell you, but suffice to say, it is the root of evil we face. When you pass through the gate of time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but we'll always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such is its awesome power. We must destroy it at its source or suffer this fate again and again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with Skyward Strike. Come on already, charge that sword of yours with that sacred force stuff Granny was talking about and zap the gate of time. Right, Granny? Indeed, now Link, go to the gate. Alright, bet here we go! Haha. Beautiful. All that time shift stone. Being used to create the Gate of Time. And it's just like we saw back at the Temple of Time. Courage, wisdom, and power. Alright. Here we go. Time to go see Zelda. Do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now waits. Go bravely, Link. If everything is as suspected, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Link. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Aw. Hey, thanks, Cruz. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? That's so nice of him to do that. And you know what? Nah, forget about it. Thanks for everything, Bruce. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, what's up? We will. Aw. I think he already knew that Zelda and Link were meant to be. Alright. It's time to finally step through the gate of time. And see Zelda once again. Ah. Alright. Impa! And here we are, Temple Hylia. Not in the sealed grounds anymore. We're unable to go outside. But this is just crazy. The temple, the sealed grounds almost thousands of years ago. It's crazy to see how everything looks still so brand new instead of broken down. Hey! Alas, I've been expecting you, Link. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as Sealed Temple sometime in the future, you stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise. And little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that will one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name, you have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. But you have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend awaits for you. And now, there she is! Zelda! You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about the war we heard about growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learned the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In this thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock, became the new home of our people. In time, it became to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion. Yep, it should be pretty clear what those plans were. First, she created Phi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose: to assist her chosen hero on this mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by the gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You're Hylia reincarnated. You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal. It's crazy to think that Zelda, Hylia was reincarnated within her. The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. All this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. Right. We can't allow that. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place to sustain the seal as best I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal that that I created so long ago and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Link, the goddess created by and the Great Blade she's a part of for a very specific reason. For the task of standing against Demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link. During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Alright, but... Aww. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this, I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. Alright, but now the mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero legend and that within you dwells the sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link. Draw your sword. But alright, here we go. And now, the Master Sword in its true form and what we now know it as today. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish the mice once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind can never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face the mice and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone was enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield that supreme power. So Hylia, I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for putting you into all of this, Link. But you have to understand this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Zelda. Hank, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. Well, it's true that I'm Hylia reborn. I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all this is over, will you come wake me up? I promise. Aw. Zelda placed herself within a deep sleep within the amber. Impa. We saw her. Alright. But now, the Master Sword is finally at its true form. And it's amazing to see that at first it was the goddess blade, but now it's the real thing we all know today. The sword blessed by the goddess can only be wielded by the hero of legend himself. Alright, let's talk to Impa again. I see you said goodbye. Now that you keep your promise you made to her, you must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny. Alright. But let's head back through. So you've returned. Then you know everything. Yep. Zelda's been right behind those doors this whole time. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in sleep without end, but do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All the other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Link, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Link. Find the Triforce. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold up! Link, there's something I gotta tell you. What is it? So Zelda, how is she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? She was doing great. She was? Oh, good to hear. But she's still stuck there till this whole mess blows over, huh? Right. Link, I made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Oh, don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? No, I'm just doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it, but I got the feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's gotta watch that big ugly monster, and someone's gotta make sure Granny's doing alright. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny, you know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess. But don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Check it out! Zelda and Granny brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in the soil like this. It'd brighten the place up a little bit, too. I'm sure it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say that out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let the people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stritch might get a little emotional since they've looked up to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Link. We will. We will indeed, Groose. Alright. Alright. But let's get back to Skyloft. I just can't believe we got the actual Master Sword now. Just to really see it in its true form of when it was truly first created over thousands of years ago. By Link's first ancestor. The one who started the whole family bloodline. Alright. Back in the sky? Good to see you, buddy. Get over a good spot to drop. Alright. Alright. Nope. Well, we have seen... Grease has become really nice as of lately. So I don't think he's gonna be causing trouble anymore. Hey, Fledge! Hey, yeah, we'll definitely come to see him. Hey, Oriel. What? The Triforce? Yeah, I never heard of it. Right, because we'll ask the headmaster about it. Alright. 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 Let's head back into the marketplace. Well, the bazaar. Yes, please. Alright. Let's get back to school. And go to bed. Alright. Sleep until night. And go see Fledge. Hey, buddy! Oh, wow! That's awesome! You're getting really good! Alright, lifting up some barrels. Wow! Yep, for sure. Aww. Hey, you're welcome. And we get the gratitude crystals. Alright! 51. That's awesome to hear that just how good Fledge is doing. Alright, but let's go back to sleep. Alright, sleep until morning. Alright, and Master Gabora. Gabora! Hello, Link. Have you heard anything more about my daughter? What is it? If you know anything, I'll urge you to share it with me. Well, we can't tell you exactly, but yeah. I understand. I'm sure you have good reason for keeping quiet. Link, I've been doing some thinking since we last spoke. You have had this destiny thrust upon you without warning or choice. For that matter, but I wish to help you as best I can. I'm getting older and lack the vigor of youth. But even old men always have ways of being useful too. I wish to share as much of my knowledge with you as I can. If you have any question at all about Skyloft or its history, I'll be glad to tell you all I know. Actually, we need some help. Yep, the Triforce. What do I know of the Triforce? Link, where did you hear that word? It's true that the ancient texts make several mentions of the Triforce within their pages. Unfortunately, the actual location of the Triforce isn't illuminated in any of those tomes. Its whereabouts are lost to history. Sorry, Link, it shames me to say it, but my knowledge is of little use on this subject. Alright, but... advice.
Hey!
Maybe we could check around and see.
Hey!
Huh? Though there is one whose vast knowledge may be of use. Surely you're familiar with Levias, the great sky spirit who has guarded our realm for ages? Levias has served as the protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of our world is encyclopedic. To put it mildly, if anyone's entirety of Skyloft and beyond were to know about the Triforce, it would be him. Oh, where is he? Yes, I feared that might be your next question. About that, I imagine your travels you've taken notice of the numerous thunderhead that have suddenly appeared in our sky. Recently, I've heard rumors suggesting that Levias is trapped inside that massive cloud. I asked Instructor Olin to look into this troubling cloud in order to determine if there is any truth to these rumors. I had meant to inquire about his findings earlier, but I completely forgot about it after Zelda went missing. Alright! So let's go speak with Instructor Oland. I think, if I remember correctly, was he down here in the classroom, or? Okay, I don't think so. But, alright, Colin, Stitch, Bruce. Oh! Instructor Olin! Link, how goes your search for Zelda? Have you found her yet? What? Levias? Ah, so you've been talking to the headmaster, I take it. If I'm correct, Levias is one inside the Thunderhead, but that's not the Levias we all know. That's a monster. It certainly looks like Levias, but the last time I approached him, he came rushing at me, and his eyes, they were full of malice. People change, you're told. Wise and creatures change, rather? Perhaps it's more than that. He's possessed by something. That's how it felt to me. It probably has to do with demising Girahim. What? You want to talk about Levias? That's impossible. I don't think Levias is capable of listening, not in his current state, no. And even if you were to get close enough to talk to him, it will likely end with you getting brushed aside and sent flying to your death in a sea of clouds. What? You're still planning on going? I see. It's because you need to find Zelda. I understand. I get the feeling nothing I could say would talk you out of it. What is it?
Hey!
Alright, inside the Thunderhead, he's been acting so strangely. Alright, if we were somehow to free him, whatever it is that has the hold over him. Alright. Ooh, spiral charge? Hey, don't worry. Alright. Thanks, Instructor Olin. Alright. Alright. Got ya. Ooh. before you get hurt, Loftling. Alright, doing good. And 4 left? 3 left now. Uh-oh. Woo! And with only 17 seconds remaining, you managed to destroy all 10 targets within the time limit. Alright. Yay! Alright. Right, because we have to go... Maybe the owner of the Lumpy Pumpkin might know something. Every year... Ah. Okay. Looks like we're going back to Lumpy Pumpkin. At least we got a new move to try out. Woo! Alright, back at the Lumpy Pumpkin. Okay. I still want to get the one quest done for gratitude crystals. Where, you know, we gotta play the harp and everything. Hello! What's the matter? You look like you've got something mighty serious on your mind. Actually... Levias, what about him? Sure, I know Levias well, but I wasn't aware anything was wrong. Every year I offer him an entire basin full of my pumpkin soup. But lately, a huge thunderhead has been brewing there, and I haven't yet made this year's offering, I tell you. I feel horrible about it. You say you'll deliver a pot of my soup to Levias? Huh. I don't know how you plan to fly through that huge thunderhead brewing out there, but if that's the case, I'm going to do everything I can to make Levias the best batch of soup ever. You wait right here, I'm getting inspired to fire up some soup like I've never souped before. Alright! Viola, here it is. Awesome! I've been cooking this stuff for well over 10 years, and I have to say this is the best batch of pumpkin soup I've ever created. Master, I will signal for the robot. Miss Fi, I'm here! Bazaar! Alright, thanks, Scrapper! Ooh, this is another heavy load, but don't worry, I can carry anything. I'll be waiting outside. I can take you wherever you need to go as soon as you're ready. That. Alright, inside the thundercloud on an island with an everlasting rainbow. Alright. Let's come back, go outside and then back inside, because I do want to see if I can still do the final part of the quest for gratitude crystals here. Oh, sorry if you hear squawking in the background, just the guard's parrot. Ah, darn it. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to do the quest for Levias first. Before anything, we do anything else. But alright. I think this might be a good place to end it off. Let me save. Save file. This save file, yeah. Alright. But alright. And that about does it for this video. So before I go, I want to give a huge shout out to our patron, Spider Overlord, for donating $20 to the channel. You guys can donate money to the channel too if you want. Just head over in the Patreon link or the YouTube membership link in the description below and donate money if you can. As all money donated will go into helping me make more new awesome videos just like this and helping me improve stuff I've already done. But alright, so now, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, smash the subscribe button for more content in the future just like this, and make sure to click that notification bell down below for my latest videos and updates, and make sure to head over to Patreon to help support my college classes to help me continue the channel. But yeah, I'm Princess Swordheart the Gamer Queen, and I'm signing off. Bye!